we had just purchased the building for the union, and I was excited, and it had a basketball court on the 3rd floor. And my son loved playing basketball, so we went there, practice. As I was locking up, leaving the building, I dropped my guard. You know, I was in a new neighborhood and was oblivious to my surroundings. I'm starting to lock the door, and I hear someone say, "They're trying to kill me." And I look to my left, it's a young man on the phone, and I said, "Who trying to kill you?" He said, "They're coming around the corner right now." And I look, and it's a Suburban coming. So I drew my firearm. And I'm like, oh, snap. So my son, I look at him, and that's the benefit of being emotionally stable. See, if you can tap into all your emotions daily, you can be the right man for every moment. My son didn't need to feel the fear in my heart. Again, no man is fearless. We feel it and we move through it. You can't be courageous without fear. So I say, son, hey, I'm going to let you back in the building, and I need you to run to the back of the building and wait for dad to come in. He said, okay, cool. When I closed the door, brother, he looking at me through the glass, and I wanted to cry because I know this is the last time I'm going to see my son. And so I tell him to go back of the building. And then the lion comes back out. And so now the street side of me, the antennas are up. I'm like, well, wait a minute. If someone's coming to kill you, why are you on the phone? This isn't making sense. And so I got in the Weaver stands next to my truck. They was trying to carjack me. So they come around, they circle around. And that's when I had a laser at the time. We didn't have red dots back then. They may have, but I didn't. And so I'm ready to start shooting if they were. I feel what happened because they did another U-turn. Why would you do a U-turn and then another one? He let them know that I could kill them. So I'm trying to look at him and them at the same time. They pull off, and he starts running in the direction where they're going. I said, so these guys who came to kill you, you gonna run where they are going? And he didn't say nothing, so I knew it was a setup. Now, this is what's real important that we forget as men, especially black men in our community that may experience this. Well, let me stop there. Any man that experiences something traumatic, you got to learn how to release it. So I get Jason out. He didn't really know what happened. Get him in the car, I get home, and I'm sitting down in a chair in the kitchen, and my wife's like, you okay? I said, no, I need a moment to release. That's very important for us. See, when you're conditioned to only be strong, only stoic, now you're suppressing all these emotions and trauma, and it doesn't release, and it's going to come out the wrong way. I took a moment to cry right then just to release the heaviness of that moment. But I was so thankful that I was a comprehensive man. I wasn't hyper-masculine. The old me, and I wasn't a killer like Tupac said, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. If I wouldn't have had emotional control, I probably would have shot him first. And then like, you just, oh no, you can't, boom, 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 stop dumping at them. Now, whoa, there's no threat. And that's why it's important for us as men to practice being more human.
Yeah.
Releasing the pain and being in the moments and meeting the moments.
Yeah.
Instead of suppressing it, because if not, you're going to blow it when you're supposed to be stable.
So your mom has this stroke.
Yes, sir.
And it puts you in an emotional conundrum.
Yes.
You cry in front of your students. And that was a moment. Like,
Yes.
walk us through that liberation, or what gave you permission to even do that? And how did it feel?
What's deep, it wasn't only my students, it was their dads too, my boys.
Sheesh.
So it was like, I think I speak for every son who loves their mother. When you see the first love of your life deteriorating right before your eyes, nothing else matters. That's why, guy talk about our dad, we don't really say too much. Talk about mom, it's a problem. What do most athletes say when they make the money? I'm gonna get mom a house. Say nothing about dad. You love dad, but it's mom. So when I got that call, that was my first time hearing my mother had a stroke. I didn't know what that meant. It was just too heavy to just stay stoic. It's too heavy to stay strong. You can't. And especially as a man of God, I know that his power is perfected through my weakness, not my strength. So it was just natural. I couldn't hold it no more.
How did your boys feel when they saw that? Your own son seeing you break down.
They hugged me, man. Whew, boy. I mean, just imagine them just coming around you and you're their leader. And in this most transparent moment, you feel a different type of love from them. Even the fathers come off the stage and putting their hands on my shoulders to pray. It was just a very powerful moment, a time in the cave of Adullam that literally changed its course. So I didn't have to coerce myself to do it. It was I allowed myself to be human. I knew those tears, that emotion came from a healthy place. And I released it, and the rest is history.